I decided that I want to start doing some regular vlogs. I do have somewhat of a life outside of making NBA content. I got a whole day job, although I don't feel like it's going super well right now. So trying to find another job is like an additional full-time job. And today I had an interview for an internal position with the company I've worked at for the last few years. And because I work at home, of course, I like to dress way more casual. Usually I'd be in a robe or a onesie. But if I'm going to be on camera doing more vlogs, it's probably best to put more clothes on, right? And also because I'm doing this interview, I decided to switch out of a t-shirt. But I put on the happiest face that I could, and the interview lasted for about 40 minutes. The two women I interviewed with have been with the company since before I got here, so we already had that familiarity with each other. So that's a plus. Um, that went well. I think I was hoping that I would hear back from the other people by now, like yes or no, like hear back something by now. I don't know. I feel like my thoughts aren't really well organized right now. Wanted to get how I was feeling after the interview on record. So there it is. I got myself a snack, which ended up being the only thing I'd eat throughout the workday. Shout out to all my fellow David sunflower seed lovers, but at this point, after my little snack, I was just trying to keep it together because I've had terrible anxiety lately. So I went to go hang out on the couch and watch YouTube on my lunch break, which we just rearranged the living room. So I've been taking full advantage of this little nook that we made in the couch. But I'm hanging out on the couch, and then finally I got that email I've been waiting on. So I went back to my desk to read it on a laptop instead of on my phone. After careful consideration, we were impressed with your skills and qualifications, though. It's a competitive selection process, and we had to make a difficult decision. Only positive I can ever spin out of this is when I get to my absolute lowest, typically I get good news like legitimately like the next day, like 24 hours, 36 hours later. Like I usually get good news like almost right away. I don't know. I don't know what else there is. I don't know what good news could possibly be waiting. I applied for like 6 jobs before I even got out of bed this morning. Like this was like the best chance I had to get one step closer. So naturally, the first thing I do is go back on LinkedIn and see if they have any new jobs or posts that have been made pertaining to any sort of basketball roles. The one I just got denied for was an NBA editor position, and I'm not necessarily a writer, but I feel like I can write. I used to run a travel website, and I wrote articles on there frequently. And I can write if I know what I'm talking about, but I feel like writing about the NBA will be a great skill for me to learn and fine tune, but I guess this opportunity with this employer just wasn't meant for me. So I went back to the couch for a little while after a quick search, and then it was time for me to tend to the dogs because I hadn't really been able to do much with them today. Come on, Otto. Oliver. Oliver. You coming? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Oliver. It's dead to the world. I know. So, sniff the air. That's the smell of my skin burning in the sun. Come on, go. Sheesh. Of course, as soon as I got Otto back inside, Oliver decides now it's time for him to go outside. I don't have a reverse camera, so I'm living in the old days. Haven't actually turned my head and look to see if anybody's coming. My wife got home from her new job and she didn't have a good day with that. So, and our oven is broke. So, to avoid us having to have like, a cold side with a hot main dish or vice versa, I'm going to Cane's. What do I want? I think I just want some fries and some toast. Fries, 2 toasts, and a large Arnold Palmer. Thank you. So when I come here, I always complain about the prices because back when I worked here, the prices was not like that. Like you can get a 3-finger combo for like $6.51 if you got it with a regular drink instead of lemonade. And now I'm spending $8 on one order of fries, 2 toasts, and a large drink that involves lemonade. Did they say the first window or the second window? Because back in my day, thank you. You too. Appreciate it. So I decided at the last minute to change camera angles, and now this angle is kind of janky, but I also didn't want her to just be like waiting for me at the window while I'm messing with the freaking camera, because that would annoy me if I was her. Just trying different things. Okay. All right. Third camera angle. We're figuring it out. We're learning together. Documenting the journey, the growth. I should have got some ice cream. That's my problem now. There's all this ice cream I'll be eating. But ice cream makes me happy. And I deserve to be happy. Especially on a day like today. Bro, why would you do that? Why would you do that? My God, bro. That's just ridiculous. I also kind of wish that I had a dash cam so you could see the nonsense that somebody just pulled in front of me. Like, I want to do more vlogging, but I don't want it to be so much more of my time that, you know, it's taken away from the journey because I'm spending so much time editing. Like, it's already going to take a little while to edit, but, and I'm learning a new editing software. My God, there's just so much, so much going on. I want to open my windows, but the weather's been unpredictable and I don't want any surprises. I don't want any surprise rain in the middle of the night, stuff like that. So I guess the car will just bake. After dinner, my wife had to run a quick errand, so I went ahead and put the leftovers away, cleaned the air fryer, and then Otto wanted to go outside again. It's been a day. I was on the couch watching the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, and my wife said she was outside and asked me if I wanted to get some ice cream. So, hello. Did you think I was going to say no? I just was saying that I wanted some ice cream. So, we went and got that, and everything was all good. What happened?
I almost died in Dairy Queen for ice cream.